Looks clear.
You said clear.
I said it looks clear.
What's it look like now?
Looks clear.
Hello. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background in my beliefs and what I believed in as a kid. So I was raised as a Christian by my parents. I was taken to church regularly until about when I was about 7 years old. Until my parents just started working on Sundays, or we just honestly just felt too lazy to go to church. But as I got older, my mother was still very strong with the faith, and like really strong faith. And she'd always like tell me stories about the Bible and pray and everything like that. But after when I got into the school system and learned about, the Big Bang and evolution, of course, my faith was shattered. I became a full blown atheist throughout high school. And near the end of high school, actually, I started doing a little research about theology and some other things. And after high school, I started looking around and realizing that there was some kind of beauty to the world, that there should be an artist behind it. Like with every piece of artwork, there's an artist behind it. And it was really hard for me to believe that it was just kind of created randomly, but I didn't know which god. So I was a deistic. So I believe in a god, I just didn't know which god. I was doing more research, and I learned about the 9/11 conspiracies, the bank cartels with the central bank system, controlling our countries through debt and creating these false flag wars to get control over even more countries. And I guess I already said that, 9/11 false flag attack. And then I heard about uh, chemtrails. I started hearing rumors about governments chemtrailing the sky, spraying chemicals in the sky to control populations. And then after I learned about GMOs, so kind of like pieces going together. And I didn't just read one article. I was digging deep into the deep web. I was reading both sides. And then finally I researched the big one. I saw a video about the flat Earth, and I thought, okay, this looks really ridiculous. So I'm just gonna click the video and laugh at it. But after I watched the video, I had a lot of questions. Like, why couldn't we measure it? Why can't we measure the curve? Why are we seeing geological structures further than we're supposed to? Because if there's a curve, there should be a limit. Anyway, so I researched flat Earth for about 5 years, and lo and behold, it's flat. And I'm not here to convince you on that, but I'm here to tell you why it's important. Because if the Earth, I've talked to people about it, and even some family members, they'll tell me, well, why does it matter? It doesn't matter to me if the Earth's flat or a ball. It makes no difference to me. Well, it makes a huge difference, people, because if we live on a ball, then it's the space. Then we got space out there. We got countless planets. We got you know galaxies and endless infinite space, nearly infinite. These vast distances that make one feel insignificant, and other life forms, alien. There's got to be life forms. I mean, with such a vast universe, with life, I mean, with other planets, there's bound to be intelligent life. So we're not special. We're just another one of these balls floating on space. And the evolution lie. You know, and the Big Bang, and it makes you feel subconsciously insignificant, that life has no purpose, no meaning, and you just don't give a fuck. Like, you don't want to help people, you just want to, help yourself. But if the Earth is flat and stationary, then it means that we are in a special place. We were put here for a special reason, that we have a purpose, and it was all by design, intelligent design, that there was a creator, 100%. This would 100% prove a creator if we are living in an enclosed system, which we are. So this is why the flat earth matters, because if everyone on the earth knew that there was a God watching you right now and that he's going to judge you at the end, everyone's going to change how they act. Okay, they're going to change how they treat others. You know, you're going to think twice before committing any crime, as minor as it might be, because at the end you're going to have to answer to him. Okay, so that's why it's very important.
In the world I see, you're stalking elk through the damp canyon forest around the ruins of Rockefeller Center. You'll wear leather clothes that will last you the rest of your life. You'll climb the wrist-thick cuts of vines that wrap the Sears Tower. And when you look down, you'll see tiny figures pounding corn, laying strips of venison in the empty carpool lane of some abandoned super